Do you know you can make money as a Vandrezzer FC supporter? Yes! Just sign up and start earning. Step 1. Visit store.vandrezzerfc.com. Click on Refer and Earn. Step 2. Fill in your details and register, or log in if you have an account already. And Step 3. Copy your referral URL. Share to your friends and start making money. You get a flat rate of 1,000 Naira credited to your account per jersey purchased via your referral link. What are you waiting for? Hurry now.
A very warm welcome to viewers of Vandrezzer FC TV, VCTV for short. Welcome. The live broadcast of the match between the Lions of Niger and Delta Force. It's the first game of the 2020-2021 NNL season, and it's a pleasure to bring it to you wherever you are in the world. And so, as it is afternoon in the UK, certainly it is afternoon here as well. In Canada, we say good morning to you. In China, we say a very good evening to you. It's close to 11 in the night. In India, it is just about 8 p.m. And we need to do this for our global audience right there. The States, and you downloaded this app to watch this game, then welcome as well. Area, everybody. In Akwa Ibom State, in Sosongo, Abadia, we're so delighted to be here today. My name is George Iniabasi. Essien, the mighty George, you can call me that. And I'll be on commentaries of this one, but not alone, because I have a strike partner right here with me.
Of course, Donald Kimmich, alongside with me, for the mighty Church on commentary duty. Good afternoon and nice having you in the Sports Stadium.
Good afternoon and welcome. Vandrezzer FC playing away, and so we'll be wearing their traditional orange on orange jersey. And it's a jersey that it looks like they have won a number of matches with, but not many competitive matches to talk about. Vandrezzer FC. 3 games in the top flight in the NNL in the 2018-2019 season. Make that the 2019-2020 season, which was truncated. And so it's a fresh start for the away side today. The first ever meeting of both sides. And we'll go straight away to bring you the lineup of these two teams. Don't forget, if tell a friend, to make sure you're downloading the VFC mobile application via Play Store and iOS. Very quickly, for the home side, operating from right to left from your screens right there. Henriani is the goalkeeper of Delta Force. Chinedu Uzowane is at the back line alongside Divine Ukadike, Victor Onweleji, and Tosin Adebite, who is the captain of the side. Abiola Oyeyemi, Solube Chigozie, and Joel Ajibola are the midfielders for the home side. And Kenel Sigwe, Emmanuel Ehezo, and Prince Imo Ikemsinachi are those indeed saddled with responsibility of getting the goals for Delta Force this afternoon. Miracle Okadike, Uche Delo, Chinedu Okwo, Benjamin Ende, Hassan Bakari, Chima Dwero, Nemeke Achi, Harrison Chinasa, and Chukudi Roberts are the players on the bench for Delta Force. They are coached by a former assistant to Vandrezzer FC coach Raphael Everton at Abia Warriors. I'm talking about, of course, Augustine. And we're quickly looking at the lineup of the away side this afternoon. None other than Edwin Wakama is a goalkeeper. Godwin Ekpo, who got a goal about 3 games ago against Team Lagos, will be hoping to get one today. He's at the back alongside David Mack and Ekerete Udom, who to date is Vandrezzer FC's top goal scorer in competitive football, scoring his 2 goals during the 2019-2020 season. Also on the pitch for VFC, Jamilu Suleiman, Lolo Christopher, Anete Oko, Golden Udor, Olawale Daniel, Kolawale Daniel, Aberico da Silva, and his Brazilian compatriot, Ivo Jr., who was recently signed and will be playing his first NNL match for VFC, the Lions of Niger. It's a 4-3-3 formation for coach Raphael Everton. Interestingly, it's all the same formation for coach Augustine Chiwendu of Delta Force. Thanks for joining us, and Donald, we're expecting an exciting encounter, I suppose.
Yes, of course. 2 elephants about to lock horns, and we all know when 2 elephants are locking horns, it's always a matter to be sorted appropriately.
All right, so the pitch will do the talking. The results are coming in from the NNL. A number of matches played yesterday as action resumed finally. A league that was to kick off on the 30th of January. But there had to be another meeting to iron out some of the issues. Some of them involved teams' late registration and also the crowded fixtures. The fixture congestion is quite worrisome. And even after streamlining all of that, indeed, there is still some fixture congestion. This league kicked off yesterday and is built to end in June. What a rush, if I may say.
So they're just trying to make sure they wrap up everything due to the COVID-19. Also, of course, the 2 teams are set, of course.
All right, and it's kickoff. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Vandrezzer FC sending in the first one right there. And Godwin Egbo, defender per excellence, goal scorer per excellence, gets this kick on the way. It's Kolawale Daniel who couldn't find anyone just there to send the ball to, as Delta Force threatened through, of course, the number 9 shirt, talking about Emmanuel Ehezue, one of those saddled with that responsibility of hitting the goals at the JJ Okocha Stadium today. The game is out of touch. And it's going to be the second throw-in of the game, both to the Lions of Niger. And let's see what they do with this advantage right now. As Kolawale Daniel was hoping to see if the ball could just fall at his feet. That didn't happen. Delta Force forced themselves away and forced the game into the half of Vandrezzer FC, as it's still a stalemate right here, ladies and gentlemen. Ready? 4 minutes into this encounter at the JJ Okocha Stadium. It was renamed the JJ Okocha Stadium in 2008. The stadium has been in existence just before then. And let's see if it will do justice to one of these teams, Delta Force, who have moved to this new stadium. Would hope that it would favor them. But we can only wait to see, because the Lions are right here. And when there's Force and Lions, it's the stadium and the turf that suffers. Golden Odor was the last man in front there, couldn't quite get itself onto it. And look at that as Delta Force do go. Ladies and gentlemen, would have been a goal for Delta Force. First the upright and then a Kereteo Dome. Make sure that VFC are still breathing comfortably. What a rush indeed. And a lovely play there from the attackers of Delta Force, forcing their way, like I like to say, into the 18. And that just could have been a goal, as we see that replay there once again. Well, the FC have quickly moved past that stage. It's now David Mack, aka Evra, who places the ball for Jamil Suleiman. And he sends it in. It's sent back by Delta Force. They'll leave nothing to chance. Well, while it can be said that VFC do indeed have their presence all over, and the team of Delta Force, the management, the technical crew would have seen the games of Vandrezzer. Nothing much has been heard of Delta Force, only that they've been waiting for this day. And will it come to them? They have an advantage right now, quickly taken. And it's Chigozie who's looking for his man, Chinedu Uzowane. And who's right there at the end of it, tries to see if he can get past David Mack. That didn't happen. Mack put it out of touch. It's a throw into Delta Force, who seem to be threatening right now. And it's taken straight to Joel Ajibola. He sends it back. I see Ekene Osigwe right there in the middle. It's sent away. Not well cleared out, but Christopher Lolo shows how it's done. Evo Jr. waiting for him. And he should have won a free kick. But it interestingly went to Delta Force. It's Osigwe once again finding his man. He couldn't quite get to it. Golden Odor clears it away. And it's Evo who waits once again. Not as tall as Captain Tosin Adigbite this afternoon, like he would ever be. 27-year-old Evo has scored lots of goals in his career. Most of that has been in Brazil. Donald, many are waiting to see what the Brazilian combination will be like for Aberico da Silva and Evo Jr.
He is, of course, looking at his physique. You all know he has a lot to deliver into this game. He's up and well to do, and he's at his very firm on the manager, the Rafael Everthorne. Will he have much confidence in him? Free kick advantage for Delta Force, and this time around jersey number 10. In person of Saribe for the Delta Force.
And yes, that free kick, what does he do? He sends it in. A tricky one there. Was looking for Joel Ajibola, but it's gone. It's a goal kick to Vandrezzer FC, who have the former Ifeanyi goalkeeper, who came in from Abia Warriors, Wakama Edwin, surprisingly for some people, makes the starting 11. Two goalkeepers were on this trip. Shagun Alabi, who was signed from Joy Comet, put some interesting saves, but I think, the fact that Edwin had had a clean sheet, in pre-season must have gifted him this one. Rafael Everton, indeed having a very tough task choosing his first 11 yesterday. But all the Lions definitely are primed up for this one. Christopher Lolo there jumps in a reward for that is a free kick going to Delta Force. Already we're seeing 9 minutes of action in this encounter. It's a goalless situation as the Lions of Niger take on Delta Force in their own backyard.
It was a very good clearance there from the defender. No jersey number 9 for Vandrezzer FC.
All right. Okay. Quite interesting right there. It looks like Augustin Chiwendo is definitely looking at what his players are doing. Well, they are trying to force the Vandrezzer FC team to yield. But clearance there from Christopher Lolo, finding Evo Jr. Couldn't quite get his leg to it or his head to it. I will talk about contributions of teams, and look at that, Delta Force. It's another shot. Emmanuel Ehezio has tried what he did earlier on, but the same results, probably almost the same. This one just went inches wide. Some minutes ago, it was the uprights and the Kereto Dome who had to do the clearance. Somehow, Vandrezzer FC leaving dangerously, if you'd say.
Well, the very beautiful one there for the Kereto Dome.
All right, then, we're right here. And don't forget that this broadcast is proudly brought to you by VandrezzerFC.com or Vandrezzer Football Club. You can find Vandrezzer on VandrezzerFC.com. You can also check Vandrezzer FC out on Twitter at VandrezzerFC_. On Instagram, it is Vandrezzer.FC. And you can watch this match live via VFC TV, which can be available via the Vandrezzer FC mobile application on iOS and Play Store. Okay, interesting minutes gone by so far. We've seen Delta Force with 2 attempts just going inches away, while we await VFC and the bite they can show there. We're not seeing it at the moment. Evo Jr. seems to be, just waiting for those supplies, but they haven't gone into the threatening area of, Delta Force.
Yeah, that's it actually. As we've seen, the pressures becoming unbearable and nothing here to separate the two teams. It's really so quite cold in the sports stadium, of course. We are live here at the Austin J.J. Okoche Sports Stadium. The 8,000 sitting capacity. There should have been recording a very large numbers of fans, but due to the restrictions of the COVID-19 rules, we couldn't just have any fans. I don't believe they were really stripping it online, chanting themselves. Free kick advantage for Vandrezzer FC this time around from Ivor. The Brazilian sends a long one in! Oh, safely into the gloves of the keeper. He always knew the ball was coming this direction. Now counter-attack for Delta Force. The beautiful order for Hesse. Oh, referee admits that tackle was bad. Free kick advantage. This time around from Erika da Silva. Well, Delta Force jersey number 20. Looks just one to the captain. In Herje. Sends a long one in. Oh, no one was there. Ball gone at the pitch of play. It's a train advantage for Vandrezzer. See. And that's Edwin Wakamer, the eastern end. There's a foul there. Free kick for Vandrezzer FC. So try to make something out from there. So they're really making sure things to make it. Free kick to be taken by Oldham. Correct. Sends a long one, tries to locate Erika da Silva, but no one near the ball. The captain clears it up. Or try to drive in forward. Intercepts it, blocks it out there. Tries on bringing him down, but he was sure of what he was doing. Throwing advantage for Vandrezzer. I beg your pardon, free kick. So referee gives the final decision. And they're set to have a word with Team Jesse, number 9 of the Delta Force. Well, that's the referee pointing at the right spot for Vandrezzer FC. This time around the captain will take the free kick. Sends a long one in. Well, the captain heads it away. Delta Force try to repeat. Oh, he ran into trouble. Referee admits that was a rugged tackle. Free kick advantage for Delta Force. And the referee tried to make sure he calms all pressures in the Sports Stadium. It was a very good atmosphere we're having in the Austin J.J. Okoche Sports Stadium. Ivor comes in front to make a tackle. Tries to look at him. Oh, that ball was merged. He couldn't control it. Throwing for Vandrezzer FC. So it's a closer one there. Return it back to him.
All right, David Mack there with that throw in. And Vandrezzer FC in 12 minutes of action. Yet to really hit the bullseye, yet to threaten. But it's early days yet as we continue our coverage of this encounter. It looks like both sides are sizing up each other in its opening minutes, but it's Delta Force who have been more forceful so far, as that force produces yet another free kick. Kenil Sigwe stands over it. He's definitely joined by Abiola Yoyemi and Divine Ukadike. Divine is the other player near Okigwe. Or make that Osigwe. And it's taken. It goes wide. And Vandrezzer FC can regroup right now. Since winning the FA Cup in 2016, Edwin Nwakama has also applied his trade with Abia Warriors, where he was signed for a 2-year deal. And recently just put pen to paper for a 1-year deal with Vandrezzer FC, alongside others. Golden Odor, one of the new recruits right there. Looked like he got confused by the referee.
That was good.
Referee Ganiyu Yusuf from Lagos State. Actually, that's the match commissioner. The center referee is James Kalu from Abia State. Not so far from around here, just in case you're wondering. You're listening from outside Nigeria. It is in southeast Nigeria, by the way. Referee James Kalu has been in the business for quite some time, and no surprise, it's been handed one of the first games, and this could yet be one of the most anticipated games of match day 1 of the 2020-2021 NNL season. He's been assisted by Okosoya Christian from Imo State, Arewa Yemi from Delta State, and also Mac Anthony, who's also part of the officiating team. It's advantage Delta Force, as throw-in is quickly taken. Ivan Ukadike has been very busy right there. He took the free kick, also taking the throw-in. Seems like a man meant for the jobs right here. Just like David Mack, as he Vandrezzer once again in possession. I don't know what really. Of course, every game needs the goals. But what do you think is lacking right now, just up front for Vandrezzer FC?
Here's the coming all pressure, and as well they are capitalizing on what they have. And this is really making it look interesting. I just think they need a better communication in the midfield, and as well the attackers especially coming from the flank side. You think about Ivor Jr., who's really brought something. I think he really drive a goal if a better communication is given there from the Brazilian.
Okay, communication. Well, here, if you speak Portuguese, I'm sure that Ivo will be able to hear. The crowd definitely very scanty right here. So, apart from leg communication, I'm sure they can use your oral communication as well, as that's a very easy one.
Yeah, sure.
Not played with so much power right there. Ivo seemed to be looking for the head of... it looks like it was Kolawole Daniel. He didn't get to it. There's more force, if I might say, coming from the Delta Force side. Understandably so. As they play at home and it's the first game of the season, promises will be made. One thing we do know about Nigerian football is that promises are always made by administrators of teams. But VFC definitely have shown the difference, and that's why lots and lots of stakeholders are paying attention to the side, which is very great off the pitch. And today would show how great they are on the pitch as well. It's yet another throw-in. And it looks like it's advantage Vandrezzer FC. The Magician here to take it. A free kick. It's a captain who has that responsibility. Captain of the day. Speaking about captains, Oyekachi Akakem did not make this trip. Still nursing an injury that we hope would heal very shortly. Lolo stands over it, but it's America who takes it. And it's a Kerete Odom who goes in there. The final ball came from Golden Odor. It didn't seem like he had seen the positioning of the goalposts very clearly, as he expresses disappointment himself at the sort of efforts that he made right there. The chances don't come every time, but when they come, you definitely need to take them. Right?
Yeah, that's it, that's it. I want to hear, Mighty George, with your own point of view, which team do you think is really mounting pressure?
Well, my job is to analyze and report what's going on, but I've said it time and time and again, it's Delta Force who seem to be more purposeful in the game. I mean, 20 minutes gone so far. The stats speak in favor of them. And so I'm sure that viewers also would see what's going on. But it's early days yet. It's a free kick quickly taken and quickly caught as well by Harry Anita, goalkeeper for Delta Force this afternoon. Don't forget that you can watch this game live on VFC TV via the Vandrezzer FC mobile application. And you're watching it for free. That's right. Absolutely free. You get to see this match live. The NNL itself, number of matches going on at the moment. I did say that the results have been just sprinkling in, just like, drops of water. At the end of the day, we should know what's happening in other centers. But the relief is that the league has indeed started. Yesterday, the EFCC played out Taraba FC, which ended 2-2. That's one of the results from the Northern Conference. But this is the Southern Conference. In Group B1, where Vandrezzer FC will slug it out with the likes of the opponents today. The likes of Shooting Stars Sports Club of Ibadan, Goran FC of Amoku, and other teams will be hoping to secure their place in the final 4 teams that will be announced, promoted to the MPFL sometime in July. It sounds like the name of a movie, sometime in July.
Yeah, I was thinking so.
All right then. So Action continues. Well, we do know it's not going to be an easy game for the VFC side, but they push on. Kolawole Daniel stands it straight, looking for Golden. Golden leaves it for Godwin Ekpo, who finds himself right in front of a man, and he's macked out. It's Delta Force who go once again. Anete Oko standing. The Kineto Dome also there, trying to build a wall. It's Evra. And it's played out. Referee. No infringement there. Goalkeeper Edwin Nwankama could breathe a sigh of relief at that going out of touch. Once again, it's an opportunity for VFC to build up. As Delta Force go once again through Joel Ajibola. Tried to do a lovely turn there, but it was a man called Evra who said, no way, you can't turn right in front of me. Well, he's called Evra because he sort of looks like Patrice Evra, the former French international, former Manchester United great as well, who's this days just seems like he's having fun on Instagram. Well, one day, these players are going to be like that.
Yeah.
Like a Cristiano Ronaldo who has 500 million followers. Nobody can beat that right now. I mean, retirement is very good for him. If I have 500 million followers and I'm not playing football, I'm going to cash out, man.
That's a very huge one there for Cristiano Ronaldo. It's in his gene, but Ronaldo has to study and make sure he's up and well to then keep himself updated before surrendering what he has on as well, given to the wall.
Well, you see that sometimes hard work can beat talent when the talent is not working hard. But we're not going to be here and debate about Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, because I know that this stadium will be divided over who's number one. Let's get back to the pitch of play. Not a very good sight, if I may say. Talking about the pitch of the J.J. Okocha Stadium. I mean, the fact that it's named after one of Nigeria's greatest players, it should be better than this. All right?
Yes, it should be better. We were expecting something much better than this, but so we'll know how it goes.
Well, we always expect something better from managers of football. And probably we need to pay more attention to sports in general now that it's been classified as business. Ekeretil Dome has been on the pitch for the past 1 minute, as you can see in the screens right there. And the players took the opportunity to have a water break. The tallest, as he's called, is up already. The fighter, the lion, always hungry for goals. Sometimes I look at Ekeretil Dome and I think that he's probably that kind of player that a coach might want to substitute him, and he'll tell him, no, don't worry, just keep me on. I have one more goal coming. We have a list of players that have done that, right?
Yes.
I was watching some days ago how Daniel Amokachi, in his first game for Everton, substituted himself. And I don't know what the coach was thinking about at that time, but Daniel Amokachi just went up, told the referee, the reserve referee, that I'm coming in now. Yes, they're taking out another person. And then he went in. The coach came in and said, who told you to substitute him? I didn't tell you to take him in. And then the next thing, he goes in and scores 2 goals. You know what the coach said?
What?
My best substitution ever.
Well, the coach never had it in mind of substituting anyone.
I'm telling you, but you got to take the glory, right? Okay, so it's glory this 2 teams are chasing today. And for the next 22 weeks, we talked about congestion of fixtures. We pray that the turbulence and the inadequacy of the Nigerian roads would not affect teams this season. It calls for innovation then. Some teams have improvised, if the means is there, to fly their players to different destinations. Some will definitely have to be at the mercy of the state governments who, as we know, you have to tarry a while before you get the funds released. That's right. You know, the proposal could be there on the table, but it might take you just, some weeks or a month to get your money released. That's why football should be seen as business, because if the players need to travel right now, they need money to go.
Yeah, that's it.
The manager is not going to take out money and say, okay, I'm going to put in 500,000 right now. Later on, the state government, once my proposal is on their table, they'll give it to me. No way. So we encourage more private investors to come into football and take it as business, just as Vandrezzer FC is doing right now. 28 minutes gone at the J.J. Okocha Stadium. Have you downloaded the VFC app? Have you? Let's go straight to Play Store and iOS, download it, and get to enjoy what we're enjoying right here. Well, it could be more fun if we had a better pitch, and we probably get to see one goal. That should spike up the game, but who's the goal going to come from? We definitely don't know at this moment. Or do you?
I don't know, because it's still a barren draw, and as well the two shot stoppers are still maintaining their clean sheet.
Talking about clean sheets, Edwin Wakama has had a clean sheet, at least in pre-season. His substitute, Segun Alabi, considered one against Team Lagos, the first game that VFC played, but also had great saves as well. 8 wonderful saves in total in the last 3 games, which he is featured in. Talking about Alabi. He's played in 6 friendlies. He was with a team in Akwa Ibom State. Also featured in games like against Dakar FC, Abia Warriors, and coming down as here as well. His scintillating saves in the game against Team Lagos just finally put the ink in the pen that was supposed to sign his contracts. And look at that, Delta Force failed to put in that ink, even though they are dressed as blue as ink. Interesting. You can hear the scanty crowd right here in the stadium expressing sort of displeasure over the failure of Emmanuel Ehezuel to strike something better. Quite a clement weather right here. It's not so hot. Weather's put at about 27 degrees. Quite interesting. And it's the kind of weather I'm sure that the players will be looking forward to. Even though they are professionals, they should be able to play under any kind of weather.
Yeah, that's it, you're right. It's really quite relieving temperature in the Austin J.J. Okocha Sports Stadium. So killed the track, crowing advantage for Delta Force. You see number 23. Sends a lovely touch. We'll try to drive it there.
Divine Wadike, jersey number 32, is the man who tried to start an onslaught right there. Ended up in a goal kick for VFC. Ikirito Dome sent it in. Looks for Kolawole Daniel, and it's Golden. Golden refuses to allow his man Chineduzo. Watching on Vandrezzer FC on YouTube as well. You could drop a comment. We'll see how we can take that at halftime. Also, go to our Twitter handle at Vandrezzer FC _ on Facebook. It's facebook.com/Vandrezzer Football Club. Let's take your comments concerning this game. Edwin Wakama is down. Wondering if we could just see a replay of that once again. but clutches his shoulder. Hopefully it's not so serious for the young goalkeeper who still is on the turf. Being quizzed right now by the referee. James Carlo there. Well, this doesn't look good, Donald.
It hurts. Well, the precious much. I think it has to do with his shoulder. It has to attract the attention of the medics.
All right, surely the medics have come on. Edwin takes some time to take some water as well.
Well, the tension is very high for him. We just hope he doesn't send him off the pitch.
Well, not the plan of Coach Raphael Everton, I suppose, to see Edwin, even if he's been substituted, it's via a shoulder knock. Well, Shegun Labid's on the bench. I'm sure we'll be ready to step in. But it looks it's not that serious for the young man who completed his deal with Vandrezzer FC only just yesterday, committing the next 1 year to the Lions of Niger. And so it's a free kick could be taken from that spot where Edwin Wakama laid on the top for a little over 1 minute. Jamil Suleiman is asking if he can take it, if it's okay to do it. He says yes, so that's good news for Vandrezzer FC as they power on in the 35th minute of this encounter. Still goalless. Goalless to the orange side, goalless to the blue side. It seems like so far they've played at the same tempo. In the NNL, you would never look at teams as favorites, even though the bookmakers have looked at Group B1 and tipped 3 teams as the likely group leaders of that group in the Southern Conference. We're talking Shooting Stars, Vandrezzer FC and Go Round FC. In all this, it's just the bookmakers talking.
Here,
the players have to talk on the pitch as well.
Yes, it has much, much work has been done on the pitch, because it's really sure how much you set for the game and how you can overpower your oppositional side. So don't make it.
All right, we do. In case you have been trying to think, we are seeing a first substitution.
Who's going to be going in?
Should confirm that substitution in just a short while. I would like to sincerely apologize to those who probably at the start of the game had witnessed some interruptions. The game can also be viewed on our Facebook, on our YouTube page. Wow. Exciting seconds there. Just seen a chance blown over. The other side seeing Golden Udoyang also laying on the pitch for a while. Would have expected to see a lot of samba up in here today. But that Samba certainly is not connecting with this kind of pitch. "38 minutes. Delta Force nil, Vandrezzer FC nil. First game for both sides in the NNL 2020-2021 season. And the only game which is broadcast live in the NNL. An opportunity there for VFC. Is that the range of Aberico da Silva? Looks like it is. As the Magician takes this one. Looks for the head of Akirito Odom. It's cleared out. And Aberico da Silva didn't want to take any chances as the referee gives him a warning. Referee Kalu there couldn't help but resist the smile on the face of Aberico da Silva, but still telling him to be very careful, as he might not just be that lenient anymore. You think that was something that warranted a booking from the referee?
Yes, I must say, because I saw this and the referee tried to warn him the first time. Yeah, so I think he was really trying to let him know she calm down.
Lucky to get off without being in the referee's book, but he is in the referee's mind right now as someone who has infringed in the past. Something that I expected Coach Raphael Everton will speak with the Magician about. Goalless situation, 40 minutes gone, 5 minutes of regular time in this first 45. Edwin Wakama taking some time to just shield his ball. He's in his comfort zone. It's cleared out of that zone into the comfort zone of Delta Force. Evo goes down. Referee James Kalu says play on. It looked like a push right there, but they will go once again. Delta Force through Ekene Osigwe. It has men there trying to sandwich him. Godwin Ekpo in a duel there with Divine Ukadike. Who wins it? Looks like we'll be seeing a corner kick. Delta Force haven't had that many so far. Golden is on the pitch again. This should be some worry for Raphael Everton. Oh, this time it is Aberico da Silva. Expectedly, the bench of VFC will show us that someone's warming up to take his place. Michael Nelson warming up to see if he can replace Aberico da Silva.
Shows very cute.
All right, but the Magician is back up, which should be good news for Coach Raphael Everton, even as Michael Nelson continues to warm up. Edwin Wankama there, saving the blushes of Rafael Everton. Didn't hold on to it the first time, but looked like he knew what he was doing there, as lots of blue shirts were waiting to just pounce on a loose ball from the FA Cup winner. Well, he could have taken a slight knock, but definitely still has his mind intact. Clock's ticking. A goalless fetch 45 so far. Well, we just hope that players do not get seriously injured right here on this pitch. A look at the bench of Vandrezzer FC, Lawrence Ifyong, Patterson Ajong, the Cameroonian, and that's Shegun Alabi for you, who is waiting eagerly to get a taste of competitive action for Vandrezzer FC. Hopefully that will come. And it's yet another throw-in for VFC. David Mark. It's 2 minutes of additional time in this game. All right, so 2 minutes to see if some bit of serious talking points can occur in this game. And serious talking points would definitely be if we can get a goal. That will be widely celebrated, no doubt. Scoring the first goal for either side in 2020-2021 season. Will probably be celebrated the way Chelsea celebrated the win against Burnley. Hard-fought one it was, and no one should take anything away from those sort of wins. Now the pitch at Burnley suddenly looks somewhat like this. Quite dilapidated. And when I saw that, I was wondering, oh, it's not just in Nigeria. Hopefully the weather is helping us keep on this pitch, because any slight drop of rain on this one might just be an eyesore. But what we're seeing right now is still a goalless situation as we wind down in the final seconds. Donald, what do we expect should the coaches to be telling their players at halftime?
Because each and every one in the pitch has some words to be received by their different respective managers. They have done their best. I think the manager will only try to tell them they should do more in order to break the barren draw. Vandrezzer FC are really playing very well as well with Delta Forest. Oh, of course the center referee blows his whistle signifying the first half to close. It's a barren draw in the Austin J.J. Okocha Sports Stadium. Nothing to separate the two teams as the pressure, it's unbearable.
Well, you expected pressure, Donald, especially when you're playing the first game of the season. And so, as we asked earlier, what would you expect in Rafael Everton to tell his boys?
Here he will tell them to cover up the lapses, because he has seen where the lapses are. It could be from the midfield, all the defenders.
Where do you think the lapses are?
Or I think it's coming from the midfield.
The midfield. Okay, well, indeed, talking about connection, the captain, the midfielder himself, took one or two knocks. Goal to the Doyang also wasn't that prolific up front, so there also has to be a connection. There's set pieces that have been coming. Vandrezzer FC have had a number of corner kicks that, if well positioned, any of the players would have been able to take advantage of that. They have scored a lot from set pieces. I remember the game against Remo Stars. That's against Team Lagos as well. Set pieces have been working for them. They just need to reenact what they've done in previous games. Well, it's halftime right here at the JJ Okocha Stadium. Not a good pitch to report about. Not an interesting scoreline to gist about. But it's both teams that are safe at the moment. We'll meet you in a couple of minutes as we look at our halftime analysis. It's George Essien and Donald Kimmage still right here. Stay tuned to VFC TV.
Introducing the Vandrezzer FC mobile app. Get latest updates, fixtures, player profiles, and live stream our games in one touch. It's your one-stop handy place to follow everything Vandrezzer. Vandrezzer FC mobile app is available both on Google Play Store and Apple Store. Now, you can take Vandrezzer FC wherever you go. Vandrezzer FC won't walk that road without you.
We won't walk that road without you. We are strong when we are one. We will run and take our place. Let us rise and raise the flag. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Lions of Niger. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Lions of Niger. Well, 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 well. Through the storm and through the rain, we have come, we will prevail. Let your light now guide us through, for we need your help, oh God. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Lions of Niger. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Lions of Niger. Vandrezzer, 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 Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are Lions of Niger. We are Vandrezzer. We
Do you know you can make money as a Vandrezzer FC supporter? Yes! Just sign up and start earning. Step 1. Visit store.vandrezzerfc.com. Click on Refer and Earn. Step 2. Fill in your details and register, or log in if you have an account already. And Step 3. Copy your referral URL. Share to your friends and start making money. You get a flat rate of 1,000 Naira credited to your bank account per jersey purchased via your referral link. What are you waiting for? Hurry now.
Introducing the Vandrezzer FC mobile app. Get latest updates, fixtures, player profiles, and live stream our games in one touch. It's your one-stop handy place to follow everything Vandrezzer. Vandrezzer FC mobile app is available both on Google Play Store and Apple Store. Now, you can take Vandrezzer FC wherever you go. Vandrezzer FC won't walk that road without you.
Versus Delta Force, or Delta Force versus Vandrezzer FC. Obviously, Delta Force are at home. I have here with me Michael Chukwebuka. He's the media director of Delta Force. Mikey, we've seen the first 45 minutes right here. Has produced no goals. It's the first game of the season. From your assessments, what do you think about the game so far?
I would have said that it's been an even affair so far, but I feel that somehow Delta Force had the upper hand. If you look at the chances created coming from them, 2-3 of them clear cut chances, but they were not able to take it. But that's a game of football. We have to give kudos to Vandrezzer for doing their homework. Yes, not at par. First 10 minutes they were assisting at they were able to get themselves together. As then they came into the game and they were able to just get their own rhythm and stabilize whatever it is that Delta Force wants to throw at them. All the questions they've been able to answer it so far. And I think it's been an intuition of football. No matter not the best of pitches, but we have to just manage what we have. But whatever it is, I think our both teams they've been able to just do their homework very well. For an away side to be able to keep Delta Force quiet here at Ogachu Stadium, to have to tell you that that home side in particular they've done their homework very well.
You talked about the pitch, you talk about management, and I don't know how long we're going to keep managing, things like this. This game is viewed all over the world. It leaves something more to be done to our pitches in Nigeria, right?
Exactly. I will always keep on singing for the best. No matter the little we get in terms of good and better, we always go for the best. Yes, for
do we have the capacity to get it better than this?
Yes, we do.
So what is happening?
We do. Just a little bit of bureaucratic bottlenecks I don't want to get into. That's just behind the scenes issues. I can tell you off the air about that one, but for now, this is what we can be able to get. We can do better. We know that. We know we can be able to do better, but for now, this is what we have now. But no apologies for that, because both teams they are playing on the same pitch.
Obviously. Vandrezzer FC have come into the league with so much hype, you must admit. And getting to play them today, how does it make, the team, Delta Force, feel? What was the mindset going into this game? Should we go silence them with all this noise they're making? Was that the idea?
We are not intimidated. I have to say that you can see that on the pitch of play. But I think I have to give it kudos to the management of Vandrezzer. Not often you hear that from the Nigerian team speaking highly of another team, but I think I have to give kudos to the management, the hierarchy of Vandrezzer. The packaging is so wonderful, starting from the chasing, talking about the media personnel and the equipment are wonderful. The coaching staff, the coaching staff, Rafael Vandrezzer, getting some Brazilian Alberico da Silva. I think it's something that we should find the work commending. Accolades you have to just go to them. They've done so well to be able to showcase the NNL. We're not talking about the MPFL, the NNL, to just show the standard where we need to be. Because we, for now, in the media department, we have to look up to people. After see what happened today, I have to talk to my chairman. I tell you that, sir, look at what these guys get with. We might not be at par with what you guys are doing, but at least we aspire, we can get to a standard where we are not now. And that should be the drive, not just for Vandrezzer and Delta, every other team in the NNL. We need to showcase this league. We don't want we know what the MPFL they are doing with MPFL TV. We have to just find a way to have our own league. We have to just do things our own way until the NNL hierarchy might decide to do something worldwide for everybody. But for now, you guys are doing so well. The mindset has always been it's a football match. It's for us to go and get 3 points. Yes, we know that you guys are in terms of media packaging about many other things. You guys are up there. But on the pitch of play, we always do the talking. And for what you see so far, we will be the better side.
Okay, so you're expecting in the second 45 minutes that it's going to be Delta Force's game, right?
I think the game of football, they will tell you that the first half is for the players, while the second half is for the coaches. I don't know what Rafael might have told the boys in the dressing room. At the same time, I don't know what Coach Austin Chiwedi might have told Delta Force in the team. So the first 10 minutes, that's what we can be able to do. We might be able to take this one. But so far, so good. Of course, the sentiment is always going to be there for me, and I have to go to Delta Force to win this particular match. No apologies.
And for me, I've seen the vision already. I saw some lions dancing at the end of the match. Well, that's it.
There's a bunch that I've always wanted to use. Welcome, Vandrezzer. We deflate you guys and send you guys to fertilizer.
We certainly hope that will not be the case. Well, a second exciting 45 minutes to follow. And you can join me and Donald back on the commentaries right here on BFC TV. It's still Vandrezzer FC and Delta Force. It's goalless going into the second half.
Introducing the Vandrezzer FC mobile app. Get latest updates, fixtures, player profiles, and live stream our games in one touch. It's your one-stop handy place to follow everything Vandrezzer. Vandrezzer FC mobile app is available both on Google Play Store and Apple Store. Now, you can take Vandrezzer FC wherever you go. Vandrezzer FC won't walk that road without you.
We won't walk that road without you. We are strong when we are one. We will run and take our place. Let us rise and raise the flag. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Nigeria. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Nigeria. Through the storm and through the rain, we have come, we will prevail. Let your light now guide us through, for we need your help, oh God.
The second 45 minutes of this encounter upon us. It's already some 25 seconds old. And speaking with Mikey there, he did say, and quite interestingly though, the first half is for the players, second half is for the coaches, as we await what the two coaches have in store for us in terms of tactics, substitutions, and the likes. We're still right here at the J.J. Okocha Stadium, Oguashuku, Delta State, where Vandrezzer FC are locked on with home side Delta Force in a match day one encounter of the 2020-2021 NNL. VFC starting like a house on fire right there, but that pass from Golden Odoyang didn't meet Evo, who is poised indeed to go on powering and looking for his first ever competitive goal. In fact, lots of the teams right here, or the players rather, will be looking for their first competitive goal. Save for the likes of Kolawole Daniel, Ikirite Odom, who just headed that one, but wasn't so strong. And the Magician, who's played an integral part of the squad ever since the Pioneer players were contracted to this team. He's the captain of the side, Abereko da Silva, as he's brought down. Referee James Kalu from Abia State is still in charge and says it's a free kick to Vandrezzer FC. Still the mighty George right here with Donald Kech. Well, that's another nickname of his. Also be a CR7. Okay, we'll give it to him. He loves two of these players. He's about to tell us why. But first off, before we announce a substitution, no doubt number 27 Hassan Bakari is on the pitch of play. He comes in for Prince Imo Ikem Sinachi. So we're seeing the coaches at work, just as we talked about. A very swift substitution right there from Coach Augustine Chiwendo. Bakari Hassan for Imo Ikem Dinachi. While Michael Nelson has come on for Christopher Lolo. Yes, the coaches are at work, no doubt. And we can see that CR7, Kimmich, Donald, whatever your name is. All right, welcome. So, Michael Nelson, the graduate of mathematics from the Ambrose Ali University at Edo State, not very far from here. He comes in, replaces Christopher Lolo. The coaches are at work, Donald.
Okay, they're trying to pick a good substitution there. The coaches are really sure of the players they're bringing in. I think the goals can be coming from them, as the coaches are very sure. But this time, free kick advantage for Delta first.
And it's taken by Solibe Chigozie. A tricky one there. And the VFC defenders didn't want it to be caught napping right there. Funny scenes. Joel Ajibola there just rolled over a bit and he crashed into the bumpy side of the pitch. Chigozie was looking for Ekene Osigwe, and some of the things that, you know, very clever footballers do, but very clever defenders can also pick them out, which is what happened, and possession is back with the VFC side. 5 minutes gone officially. Still goalless. One substitution so far in this second 45 minutes. at the Jeju Kocha Stadium. Rafael Everton is playing probably and coaching probably the most important game as a Vandrezzer FC manager. Well, he was there 2018-2019 when that's 2019-2020, the truncated league. It almost seems like there was no 2019-2020 for football all over the world. No thanks to COVID-19, and that would have been something that Godwin Ekpo would have regretted, not ensuring that he controlled that ball very well. Kolawole Daniel is doing a 1-2 with Evo Jr., and it's just both of them with 3 footballers. It's cleared. Blue shirts all over the pitch. Gordon Odoyang is dispossessed, but his dispossessor has been possessed on the turf right now. Abiola Oyeyemi is the man, not sure what hit him, is clutching his waist. That tackle was surely not an easy one. He gives Vandrezzer FC a throw-in. It looks like the assistant referee Okosoya Christian is not comfortable with that throw-in, so it's given straight to the home side. Delta Force FC. Ivan Ukadike still right there. Looks like the ball cannot get away from that corner. It's been 3 throw-ins right now for the Delta Force. Well, this is a free kick. As mandated by referee James Carlo. It's taken. The Magician clears it for Vandrezzer FC. And it's still honors even right here at the Jeju Kocha Stadium. Tosia Debite, captain, joins the heading game. You know, Donald, this kind of pitch, wouldn't allow you to keep the ball on the ground. You probably just have to ensure that you get up there. You know the one they say, kick and follow. up ball. In Nigerian parlance, up ball, which is, you know, you have to ensure that the ball does not touch the ground often.
You know, this really reminds me of a scene we saw in the UEFA Champions League where Bayern Munich were up against Barcelona and the pitch was overwatered and Barcelona couldn't make any ground passes. They had to be lifting it up, just like you've said, up ball.
And Barcelona known for the passing game, the tiki-taka. Now, people have asked what sort of game or philosophy for Coach Rafael Everton. Well, he's introduced some samba flair, judging by the Brazilians and the type of football that he likes as well. Obviously, every Brazilian would love samba football.
Yeah.
And not a bad idea to have samba football in Nigerian league, right?
No. Of course, it was very difficult for the people to cope with it. But I can see Eva Junior.
Yes, Evo Jr. goes down, and rightly so. That should attract a yellow card. And it seems like we're going to be seeing a man on the book, finally. For Delta Force, we already have 2 yellow cards, by the way. For against Vandrezzer FC, Aberico da Silva and David Mark have both gone into the referee's book, and this time It's time for the Blue Shirts. Captain Tosin Adegbite seems to be the culprit right here. Free kick. It's Evo Junior. It goes straight into the hands of goalkeeper Heriani. Not much to trouble him. As play continues right here at the JJ Okocha Stadium. No goal to celebrate just yet. The fans who have been here were quite spacious. Conforming with COVID-19 regulations, have not seen much to cheer about. Instead, they have been moaning and growling for goals to come in. Will they come in sooner than later? As we take a look at that free kick once again, Evo Junior looked like a clever decision to put it on the ground. And but one thing looks certain: once the ball gets right there in the 8-yard box of the goalkeeper, it slows down because of the sand that's there. I don't know if it's the right choice to play grounders, of course, when you're aiming for the net.
No, it's not advisable if you aren't tactical enough to direct the ball. So I shall advise the ball should be average height, not too down and not too up, because it's really giving them a very tough time to direct it. Look at the free kick of Ivan Jr.
Okay, Coach Donald. Not too up, not too down. Just be moderate.
Yeah.
All right, but Everton definitely has seen this. Hopefully, his team acts on this. Coach Augustin Chiwendo should be more used to this pitch, even though it's also the first season they'll be playing right here. Haven't been vacated from the Stephen Keshi Stadium, which is now being occupied by Warri Wolves. There's also the talk about maintaining the pitch, and having two teams there might just be, quite wary for the pitch. But it's Golden Udoyang right there who had opportunity. The referee is consulting his assistant referee to take a decision on. Okay, looks like he's running to the VAR. There's got to be a VAR there somewhere, Okay, look around. Do you see a VAR?
Almighty George. You're making me looking upward, right center.
Great header there. Great effort from Golden Udoyang. Referee needs to consult to see what must have happened to Hassan Bakari, who is a second half substitute. Hassan gets back at his feet. No decision given. Play on. Hassan had replaced Prince Ikemsachi. Coach Chiwendo will be hoping that he can turn the game around. His playing in attacking role. Zabareko da Silva. He has Kolawole Daniel, who is waiting by the side there. It's a free kick given. Surprisingly, not to VFC. It's will be Delta Force's advantage in this one. You kind of wonder if the Magician is still very much up for this game. Zabareko da Silva.
Yes, of course, it's very much. He only needs a very fantastic opportunity, which that's what he's aiming for. If he gets it, I must say, he will break the barren drawer.
Well, more likely to get a goal in this encounter are those saddled with that responsibility. It's another substitution. Nemeka Achi is off. And a player who's worked so hard as well. Solibe Chigozie is off the pitch. Substitutions coming in red and hot for both sides. It looks like Olua Damilare is also warming up right there at the bench area of Vandrezzer FC. Just as Nemeka Achi came in for Solibe Chikozie for Delta Force. Advantage Delta Force right now. Abiola Oyeyemi. Make that Chinedu Zowande, who stands over it, jersey number 26. Sends it in, looking for a head. But it gets the head of a VFC player as substitute Michael Nelson slips it there for Golden Odoyang. Ivo Jr. is just around waiting for it. Will he receive it? As Captain Tosin Adebite is shielding Golden Odoyang, the former ABS player who unfortunately doesn't make a good connecting cross. It's a dazzler, Okene Osigwe, who beats his man, but his man refuses to let him go. Anete Oko of VFC might just incur the wrath of the referee, and yes, he does. It's a third booking for Vandrezzer FC in this game, as things get heated up right here at the JJ Okocha Stadium. Third booking for VFC.
Yes, that's it. Because,
does that mean that the VFC players are more physical?
yes, of course they are, but just wonder why they are conceding a lot of bookings on the center referee.
All right, look no further than the screens to wonder what's going on. We can see it. And that one was following a challenge from Keneo Sigwe, who has earned some applauses right here. A quick one taken there. Thankfully, the referee had wanted to normalize things. Edwin Wakama is on the turf once again. It looks like this time Shegu Alabi might have to stand up and start warming up, but the length of time he's clutching the right side of his chest. All right, should be an effect of the shoulder that he knocked in the first 45. Went on, finished the game. The medics are on the turf to take a look at Edwin Wakama. It's 65 minutes gone. It's Delta Force nil. It's Vandrezzer FC nil. Are you watching via your VFC mobile app? Why don't you just take a picture and also a video, if you can, of you watching the game via the app, and tweet. And make sure you're copying at Vandrezzer FC _. Let's see if we can reward the best tweets. All right, go to Twitter if you're not following. Just go to Vandrezzer FC _. Follow us and also tweet. You can also go to Facebook and post your video right there. Make sure you're tagging Vandrezzer Football Club. Let's know where you're watching from and how you're enjoying the game. Also tell us what the experience is like viewing the game via Vandrezzer FC TV. All right, every week we'll choose. Every week certainly means every game we will choose the best posts and reward with a merchandise from Vandrezzer FC. Game goes on. And it's frustration from the bench of Delta Force right now. Well, the frustration should be on both sides and both benches because, goals are expected to come in this game.
Yes,
Right?
of course, it was supposed to. But I wonder what is stopping the goals from coming.
You keep wondering. We're watching a game. You don't wonder anymore. We should see what's going on. Well, the players are not scoring the goals. That's definitely what's happening. We should probably wonder why the communication is not there, like you talked about.
Or could it be the pitch?
Maybe the pitch. The pitch definitely is a talking point. The cards are coming in. It's a free kick taken by Delta Force. Ekirito Dome forces it out. And what an effort right there from Ekene Osigwe. Has been pretty decent in trying to threaten the defense of Vandrezzer FC, but it hasn't yielded results. And there you go again with that overhead kick. Quite risky if you ask me to do an overhead kick on this pitch. All right. David Mack, aka Evra, seemed to be squatting a bit. He's back up. Goal kick to be taken very quickly by Edwin Nwakeme. Sends it in. It finds the blue shirts. It's time for the orange boys. The Ekirito Dome clears it to no one in particular. Delta Force playing the resultant horizontal throw in. Chinedu Uzowande is cleared by Jamu there for VFC. It's back in possession for Delta Force. It's still Delta Force. Ekene Osigwe trying a tricky one. The home side still possessing. And it's Uzowande right now. Not sure what he was looking to do right there. Chip the goalkeeper or look for his teammates. But none of that worked. As we approach the 70th minute clock. Or 70th minute mark on the clock of this game. Uzowande was great to have him run up with the ball. But the end product, surely not what Coach Augustine Chiwendu wanted.
Yes, of course, 50. Take about 32 minutes. Already going past the also 5 o'clock. Well, the Austin JJ Okocha Sports Stadium.
Delta Force, Donald, been able to hold their own. Look like they've played like a team that has been able to master this pitch, you think?
Yes, I think so. Because they're really controlling the ball better. And they know how to circulate them as well.
Coach Raphael Everton has some capable assistants on his bench. One that has followed him to many sides is his assistant coach Jose Lira. Also on that bench for Everton is a former coach of Joy Comet FC. His former team also grouped in B1. It's going to be interesting to see when Vandrezzer FC come up against Joy Comet. And yes, it looked like someone has tried to be a crook right there. Diving in the 18 of VFC, but coach referee James Kalu have none of that. As obviously, if we can see that just once again, how that player went down. And there it is. No penalty.
Yeah, well, that's it's all in the hands of the referee.
No penalty.
Yes, I don't think so, because of course the referee knows better than every other person.
Okay. If you were the referee, would you give that?
That's a hot seat.
No, it's just... Well, some referees could give that. Odolo Chena is on for Abiola Oyeyemi. And yet another substitution for Delta Force. As the substitution takes place here, at the other end, there's a player who's down. A replay will probably show us what just happened there. It's the senator himself, Evra, David Mack. As the medics take a look at him, get some water to cool his head down. That's wow. Seemed to have pricked him there somehow. The 20-year-old will be 21 in the next 15 days, by the way. David Mack will be 21 on February 28th. Hopefully, he can cap his birthday with wins all through February. Next game against Nilayo FC at home at Agege. It's a game on a turf that has been fruitful for the Lions since they turned up late last month. The fans that could get access to the stadium on the strict adherence of COVID-19 regulations are also excited to have Vandrezzer FC at the Agege Stadium. Interesting control of the ball right there for one man who has not failed to dazzle, and that's to the anger of Coach Raphael Everton. Ekene Osigwe in an exciting move right there. It's been like one of the most exciting players. And that was Golden Adoyang, who he almost sent back to Akwa Ibom State. But no way. No way is that going to happen as Vandrezzer FC quickly recover from that one. The Magician almost getting in the way right there, and a bodily contact would have made the referee think again. Godwin Ekpo would not allow Ekene to do any of those his dazzles anymore. Godwin goes on, and he's stopped right there. Should have known when to release the ball. You think?
Yes, I think so.
Well, you should know when to power on. Most players guilty of that sometimes. When you beat one and beat two, you think that you could actually beat five until the third man stops you. It's 11 players on the pitch, but probably the only man who could do that. Just leave him with the ball. I remember it was Maradona and his goal of the century in 1986. Before there was a Messi, there was a Maradona. And when Maradona is with the ball, his teammates leave him alone.
Yes,
Nobody says pass the ball. What you want? Let him go and score. He can score it. It's just like Messi at Barcelona. Under them, Pep Guardiola used to say, if you get the ball, just give it to Messi. That's all you should do. Piqué, give it to Messi. Iniesta, give it to Messi. Jordi Alba, give it to Messi. From wherever you are, well, fans, the fans are quite unimpressed with players of Delta Force, insisting they probably would have had some chances to nick it. Everton is quite furious as well. And in his pre-match interview, he did say, hey, 3 points is a lot better than 1 point. But then again, if a point comes away, it'll be something to celebrate as well. But Delta Force will not allow that happen. America da Silva finally leaves the pitch, or is leaving the pitch. At the moment, Lawrence Effiong, the former Abia Comets wing wizard, comes on to do his thing. He was a regular for Vandrezzer FC last season. And is about to do his jersey number 20. The diminutive winger does have a way. He has a way of going around players. As America da Silva takes his exit from the game, seems to be upheld by some decisions on the pitch. His exit might just be a calculated one to ensure he doesn't get back on the books of the referees. He's already on a yellow card. But we do know he's been doing some great work so far. But none of that has resulted in a goal. Let's see what Lawrence Effiong brings to the table as Edwin Nwakama is down again for the very third time. The medics still come back to report that there's no problem with him even when he goes down. You think it's something that Everton should be worried about? Him sitting on the turf for more than twice now?
Yes, of course, because it's really putting fears in the heart of Coach Rafael Everthorn. I wonder what is wrong with him. Like the medics has really confirmed nothing is wrong with him. But I guess this time around he has to do with his toe.
Okay. So we just waited to find out how this plays out. 12 more minutes. 12 minutes to 1 point. 12 minutes to 3 points. Which would it be in this first half or first game of the NNL 2020-2021? Seeing some results from the Northern Conference as well. On your screens there is Segun Olabi, who is really very worried about the state of his fellow goalkeeper. Will he put out back his gloves? Looks like he would. Edwin Nwakama looks very troubled. Must have received a lot of hitting for you to squeeze your face like that. Or maybe it's a case of this game no easy. Ain't no easy at all. Oh, what a rush. Well, we're talking about some games in the Northern Conference and the NNL. We're getting reports Kebbi United 1-0 against Yobe Desert Stars. Niger Tornadoes have hammered Shekarau Babes by 4-0. And it's just 80 minutes gone in that game. J Atete 1-0 against Abia Comets. Live scores. And there's the Akwa Ibom Derby in the NNL between Ibom Youth and FC1 Rockets. So far, it's FC1 Rockets. Also newbies in the NNL who are leading by 1-0 at the Ikonekwene Stadium, the former ground of Vandrezzer FC. At halftime, it was Osun United leading the home side, Go Round FC, by 1-0. A goal scored by Dennis Meshak, as Delta Force will be hoping to go for theirs. That's the story of the NNL so far. 81 minutes, make that 82. Wherever you're watching us from across the globe and listening to us, we certainly are delighted to be here in the first ever broadcast for the 2020-2021 NNL season. For those who have since downloaded the VFC TV app, you must have enjoyed the games against Team Lagos, the draw against MFM, the win against Remo Stars as well, fellow campaigners in the NNL. And now, in one of the most important games for the club, still a goalless situation. Lawrence Effiong clears it. Looks to find the ball. The ball has not really been up to scratch. Let's talk about Kolawole Daniel and his contributions to this game.
Yes, he's really contributed a lot, I must say.
Contributed a lot when there's been no goal. Donald.
Well, he's trying his best. What do you want him to do?
Okay. Maybe Donald has definitely a different approach to this and says, what do you want him to do? The fans need him to score goals. That's what they want him to do, young man. Anyway, most times when you do contribute a lot, I was expecting to see some results. It's been an even game if you look at considerations of the pitch. But there'll be no excuse for either team. It's the same players as Coach Augustine Chiwendo makes yet another substitution. Chima Dero is off and plays no more part in this game. Chima Dero is actually on. And it's Joel Ajibola who plays his final game. Seven minutes to go, 7 minutes. To see what the Lions can make of this one at the JJ Cottage Stadium. It's David Mack who goes once again. Let's see who it finds right now. Sends it looking for the ball once again. I don't know about Donald, but the ball definitely hasn't been bullish in this game. Well, there are pitch considerations. I keep saying that. And so that the handlers or the managers of this stadium can take a look at this. Rafael Everton also seems to be preparing for another substitution as play continues. It's Olua Damilare who captained the side against Remo Stars. Registered 1 goal in pre-season as well. Clearance by Nelson. Sent back. Evo. Lawrence is brought down. Referee says play on. He's brought down again. And I'm not sure that the referee would have overlooked this one from Nelson, who's forced on the pitch. Courtesy of a tackle from Keno Sigwe. Amos Okoro would have his long-awaited competitive debut for Vandrezzer FC as Evo Junior, a former Bangu and Flamengo player, bows out and gives a warm hug to Amos, who's also a dazzling winger. Would hope to just finish off from where Evo Junior left off. Well, the VFC players, as much as they have been quite stable, they have been casualties the more in this encounter. Hitting the pitch a lot of times, but still maintaining some sort of stability, some freshness has been brought into it. Referee blows for an offside. It's the lanky defender, Ekirete Odom, who had once kicked ball in Ghana, our West African brothers, in his earlier days of football, and coming back to Nigeria. The 20-year-old. Who's definitely been worth every penny he was signed for. Always eager to get the goals in it. Wasn't successful in that one. Talking about Ekirete Odom, he was at some point a player with Fortune FC, FC Cheetah of Ghana, and also was with Ibom Youth FC as well before joining Vandrezzer. The players are up. It's a nervy 2 remaining minutes right here in Ogwashuku. Will the deadlock be broken? Michael Nelson doesn't want to hear anything. He sent it out for to whom it may concern. And he's down once again. Worried for the VFC players as another Delta Force player gets on in the referee's book.
Of course, this time around, you could see Michael holding his waist. I noticed that in the first time he was down, and now he's down again, still holding the same spot. I just hope the situation isn't that worse. He was trying to get himself up.
And he definitely gets back up. Ekirete Odom stands over this one. Sends it. Looks for Lawrence Effiong. He's the closest to where the ball would have landed. Doesn't get to him. Anita Oko tries an overhead kick. It doesn't go through. It's Michael Nelson who gets the ball away from Benjamin Eder, whose turn it is to get on the pitch. It's getting a bit confrontational right there. Nemeka Achi was not excited at how Nelson seemed to hold on the ball after They had a man down. When the heat is on, even the goalkeeper comes to the center circle, which is what we're seeing right here. Henry Ani wants to be part of the final minutes as it clocks 90 right here at the J.J. Okocha Stadium. The referee seems to be busy with his pen and his... ladies and gentlemen, it is a second yellow card. This is not happening, but this is happening. It shouldn't happen.
Of course, the unthinkable unfolds before our very eyes.
It's Anete Oko who's given the matching orders by referee James Carlo. Much to the disrupt of the bench. Raphael Everton not particularly excited about that one. And in the final minutes of this game, Vandrezzer FC play with a man short. Is that 7 additional minutes? 7 additional minutes. Wow. Now this has got to get some people worried. Vandrezzer FC have to play with a man short and must ensure that they at least keep that back line very tight for the next 7 minutes. Did you see that coming? A red card shown to Anete Oko of Vandrezzer FC.
Oh, that is very risky, especially when you're under a pressure. You can imagine Vandrezzer FC playing with just 10 men in the pitch. They really have to lock that win.
We'll probably have to see what actually transpired there once again to a red card, and Anete Oko seemed to be sort of laughing when he was escorted off the pitch. Seeming like he didn't think that he deserved to be sent off in this game. Hopefully we get to see that once again, but VFC play with a man down. It should make it quite interesting to see right now. It's a red card. Well, I'm not sure that Everton would find it really interesting, as he seems to be talking and screaming at the players. Edwin Wakama is down once again. Referee seems to be brandishing his yellow card. It looks like another booking might occur for referee for this time for goalkeeper Edwin Wakama.
Mighty George, did you see that?
Quite clear what was about to happen as he did stand over Emeka Wakama. Not a good day in the books for Vandrezzer FC. A red card. And about 4 yellow cards so far for the side. Well, this is the NNL, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to it. We're only glad that it has finally kicked off, and so that we can proceed on that journey to June 2021, when we should call it a wrap. The bench of Vandrezzer are not excited at all. The goalkeeper on the turf has already considered a yellow. Probably a lot better than considering a goal.
I think it's really good. It's okay like this. At least
it's not okay to get a yellow. It's not also okay to get a red card, but it's better than considering a goal. You think?
Yeah. Yeah, sure, it's really better. Instead of promoting the whole thing.
Well, that's the story. Damilare Babatunde is on for Kolawole Daniel. Everton. And a substitution. They talk about Kolawole Daniel and his contributions to the game. The Bull is usually very bullish. The pitch that he knows so well was certainly not this sort of pitch. As the bench of Delta Force anticipating what could happen next. They thought they had the game with them when Anyete Oko was sent off, but still that has not been capitalized upon. As goalkeeper Edwin Wakama just gets back on the pitch. 2 balls on the pitch. Some funny seeing here at the Ogwashiku Stadium, Jeje Okoje Stadium. Less than 2 minutes ago. It's Delta Force with the advantage right now. Divine Ukadike sends it in. And Edwin Wakama punches it out. Didn't let his shoulder affect him in that one. He knew how important it was to just make sure he keeps his blue shirts at bay. The referee blows again. I'm not sure what to really say about the situation of Edwin Wakama right now. Will it be the time that Rafael Everton will looks like he's made his final change already.
Oh, I must say, this is really holding the shot stopper.
Okay, so well, while we're waiting once again for Edwin Wakama to get up, I don't know if we can use a term who he was down. There's no fall in this one. He's down. Here's a yellow card down. Not sure if he'll be fearing, a red card. That it's the referee still thinks that this is a joke. Well, if the bench is okay with him, then he stays on. Well, we're getting some fillers that the fitness of Segun Alabi is probably questioned, and that's why Rafael Everton hasn't thrown him in just at the instance of Edwin Wakama not feeling so good. Well, that could be understandable. Also, I'm sure that from the camp of Delta Force, they'll be thinking it's some time wastage antics. As the 7 minutes are up already, how many more minutes will be added to this one? We wait to find out. Vandrezzer FC about to leave Delta State with a point. Delta Force still trying to force themselves in its final minutes. And let's see how far this force takes them. And of course, they move there. Who's on one day? Couldn't quite cut it. And yet, that substitution that that I had announced and people had looked quite bewildered, is about to happen right now. Kola Wale Daniel finally making his way for Damilare Babatunde. It was a substitution just held on. Rafael Everton probably thought that the referee might blow the final whistle and didn't need to do that. He didn't need that substitution anymore, but it's finally happened. And surely it should be the last major action of the game, if our clock serves us right here at the JJ Okocha Stadium. But the referee says play on. It's about close to 10 minutes right now. Match day 1, NNL 2020-2021 league season. Vandrezzer FC versus Delta Force. No goals to report in this encounter, but there are lots of talking points. Anetioko sent off. Delta Force came close to scoring twice in the first half. That will be talked about. As the referee refuses to end the game, he looks at his watch. Probably should expect at any moment now. Safely in the hands of Heriani. Finds its man. It's cleared away by Godwin Ikbo. "11 minutes. Referee looks at his watch. Still allows play to continue. Uzowane sends it in. It finds Ekerete Udom, who wastes no time to ensure the ball is out of danger area. Delta Force still trying. Captain Tosin Adegbite sends it in. Looking for Benjamin Ede. Couldn't get to it. Game continues here. We're seeing about 12 minutes of additional time. Can you believe it?
I must say.
Well, it's happening right in front of us right here. And Donald could only just laugh. Shut of words he is. And maybe he's wondering again. You know, he's the Wonder Man. Of course, you always wonder what happens. And it's finally over. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lions have held on in Oguashuku. Wow, what a game. What talking points. What a scoreline. Donald.
Yes, of course. UBUT for Vandrezzer FC and UBUT for Delta Force. Absolutely ridiculous. They are absolutely fantastic. The pressure, it's quite unbearable. Mighty George, just like we've seen. Nothing to separate the two teams. Delta Force goes on with a 1 point. Same as Vandrezzer FC.
Well, Delta Force at home. And so they wouldn't be the most excited. They wanted to take every single bit of it, rip the Lions apart. But little did they know that the Lions had something up their sleeves. They came, they saw, well, indeed would not be leaving disappointed or embarrassed. They go home with 1 point and awaits Nilayo FC, who are their visitors at the Agege Stadium in exactly 7 days from now. It's a half that has seen 15 free kicks for Delta Force as against 11 for Vandrezzer FC. 1 corner kick each. 3 shots on target by the home side so far in this half. Yellow cards have been 2, 1-1 by both sides, and 1 red card has gone to Aniete Uko of Vandrezzer FC, who misses the next game. And quickly, just before we close up our commentaries right here, your impression of what happened right there with Edwin Wakama Emeka, who was on the pitch for a long time, and he knew that he needed to continue the game because Alabi was not available to come in, and he managed to go through it, through the storm, more like what the Vandrezzer FC anthem, of course, always spells out. Through the storm and through the rain, we have come, we will remain. And Vandrezzer FC definitely there, a goalkeeper remaining in spite of all the knocks that he got. What does it say about him?
Yes, of course, it's a very good message he has just passed to other shot stopper that might be watching him all over the world. No matter the situation, when you see that the pressure it's unbearable for your side and there's nothing you can do, you just have to be strong, keep on taking the ball by its horn and make your club and as well your fans proud of you. That's a very good one from the shot stopper.
And that's it. Delta Force nil, Vandrezzer FC nil. Until we reach you again on Vandrezzer FC TV via the mobile app on Google Play and iOS Store, iOS that is. I remain yours sincerely, the mighty George. And here's
Donald Kimmich.
And we say thank you for watching, thank you for listening. Catch you in the game against Nilayo FC. Bye for now.
Of course.
We won't walk that road without you. We are strong when we are one. We will run and take our place. Let us rise and raise the flag. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Niger. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Niger. Well, 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 well. Through the storm and through the rain, we have come, we will prevail. Let your light now guide us through.
you can make money as a Vandrezzer FC supporter? Yes! Just sign up and start earning. Step 1. Visit store.vandrezzerfc.com. Click on Refer and Earn. Step 2. Fill in your details and register, or log in if you have an account already. And Step 3. Copy your referral URL. Share to your friends and start making money. You get a flat rate of 1,000 Naira credited to your bank account per jersey purchased via your referral link. What are you waiting for? Hurry now.
Coach, a goalless draw in Delta State, the first game of the season. What's your assessment of the game?
First and foremost, we give God the glory for a very good game, and I want to appreciate the head coach giving me this opportunity to come and stand for him. And the team really came out strong, and our target for this season is to get promoted, which we have started on a very good note by getting a draw from in an away game, and hopefully when we get home in our second league game, we believe we are going to win that game to stay at the top of the table. The NNL, the teams they paraded this season, most of them are very, very good teams, and they play good football, which means they can get away wins even from home, and they can really play good football. The Delta Four have a very good team, but from our own strategy, we are able to pull out a draw, which it will really, really help us to for this season.
All right, a good result you're saying it is. And are there things that, you know, the technical crew picked out of this game that you expect will be worked on?
Yes,
ahead
yes.
of the next game?
Of course, yes. For we can see about the pitch. Most of our games, we are still going to play in this kind of pitch, which means we need to sometimes train from our comfort zone and get used to the pitch. Our next one is going to be on a game on AstroTurf, which we think we are going to play more good football and really express ourselves, the kind of team we have, and people to know that Vandrezzer is a kind of international standard team. That is that, and again we've learned to manage circumstances from this game. I think with this little experience, it will really set us rolling for the subsequent game.
All right then. Thank you very much.
Thank
Coach.
you.
Introducing the Vandrezzer FC mobile app. Get latest updates, fixtures, player profiles, and live stream our games in one touch. It's your one-stop handy place to follow everything Vandrezzer. Vandrezzer FC mobile app is available.
Season, a barren draw. Are you excited?
Not much excited. Nobody would be excited playing a draw at home, especially in this tough Nigerian NNL.
Tough Nigerian NNL.
Yeah.
This is your home ground. Looking at this pitch when Vandrezzer FC came on, it looked like, you know, it's a pitch that you've well mastered.
I don't talk about the pitch because I didn't select the pitch. I'm only the coach.
And, well, aside from the pitch, well, what do you think resulted in this draw?
Vandrezzer came with a game plan, and they wanted to soak and see if they can be able to get a draw or counter-attack against us. They couldn't attack, they soaked and they got a draw, so congratulations to them.
You must be excited that at least finally the league has started.
Yeah, excited after a long wait. Yeah.
How anxious were you for the league to be?
Very anxious. Forget about the draw at home. It could happen in football. It could happen over there in the highest level of football. At your home, you could lose. At away, you could pick up a point. So we've drawn at home. Our target now is to go to Ekiti and get something.
All right, talk about Ekiti and what next to go from here, from what you've seen from your boys. What are you looking forward to? You know, re-strategizing. What are you going to look at?
A lot of positivities. Okay, the boys came. They played the way I wanted them to play. You know, putting the Vandrezzer boys under pressure. But then we couldn't utilize our chances. You know, we have to work more on the third half of the field, which is very important. How to get our goals.
Do you think your long stay away from the league actually affected your boys? Of course, rustiness came to play.
No. I couldn't say, but everybody started, you know, at the same time, so everybody waited. So this kind of thing could happen in game of football. So you don't blame anybody.
And how will you rate the officiating? Will you say it's and of course the league is the lower league of Nigerian league. So how will you rate officiating and then the level of the game?
Not bad. Yeah.
And so the standard of officiating for this game?
From what I noticed today, it wasn't bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Coach.
You're welcome there.
Introducing the Vandrezzer FC mobile app. Get latest updates, fixtures, player profiles, and live stream our games in one touch. It's your one-stop handy place to follow everything Vandrezzer. Vandrezzer FC mobile app is available both on Google Play Store and Apple Store. Now, you can take Vandrezzer FC wherever you go. Vandrezzer FC won't walk that road without you.
We won't walk that road without you. We are strong when we are one. We will roar and take our place. Let us rise and raise the flag. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Nigeria. We are Vandrezzer. We are Vandrezzer. We are lions of Nigeria. Through the storm